Okay, so May 4th, 2019 was such a bittersweet day for me. It was my last swim race as a high schooler. So, for a little bit of background, I've been swimming for 14 years of my life. When it came to other sports, I was that kid in baseball that got one hit, the kid in soccer that scored on his own team. So naturally, I was pretty bad at sports, except swimming. So this race, I was training 14 months for. I was busting my ass off, going 2 practices a day. I barely got to watch TV. I was dedicated to do well in this race. So going into the race, I was seated second place with my freestyle relay. We were confident that we were going to do well, but I felt we could do better. So going into the day, I was really nervous. I barely slept the day before. I could barely eat. And with a swim race, it's more of like just waiting around. Most of the day is waiting around and just building up all this tension. So I was going with the guys, I was like, guys, we're seated second, that's cool enough, but we could do better. I've always been that swimmer that got 4th place or 5th place. I've never had that shining moment as a swimmer, even though it's really helped me build confidence and grow as a human. But I was like, no, I'm not gonna finish out as a second placer. I'm gonna end as a first placer. So we all were getting pumped. We all got these expensive swimsuits. They're called tech suits, like $100. I used all my lunch money on it. They were really hard to put on, actually. So they're actually water resistant. They're usually 2 sizes smaller. So I'm putting it on. It's super hard. I finally get over my butt and I hear a rip. I'm like, oh shoot. I wasted $100. I could have bought it on McDonald's. But also I'm letting my team down. So I was freaking out. So I was like, okay, either I'm gonna put duct tape on it or I'm gonna swim butt ass naked. But I was like, no, it's fine. So one of my teammates, he actually gave me a smaller suit. It was 4 sizes too small. It took 10 minutes to put on. Finally, I put it on. It was so tight, I couldn't feel my lower half. I was waddling around. I was like, oh gosh, this is not gonna end well. This is gonna be bad. So we go behind the block. We're pumping each other up. We're like, guys, we got this. And I'm like, it's okay. The competition's not scary. I look next to me, this 6-foot tall guy with a 27-pack, biceps as big as my head. I'm like, oh gosh. Well, at least I don't have to race that guy, right? No, I had to race that guy. I was the anchor swimmer. Usually the last swimmer is, the fastest, so, But also it had a lot of pressure on me. I had to finish the race. I had to, close it out. So there was a lot of pressure. So I'm building up all this stress. I'm like, I need to do well. And I straight up started peeing. I straight up peed standing up behind the block. Thankfully no one knew, not even my teammate that I borrowed the suit from. I didn't tell him after that, so sorry. But I was so stressed. But honestly that pee was the best pee of my life because it let out all the stress. And I was pumped. I was like, I got this. The race starts. It's tied, neck and neck. My relay, the other relay. The second guys jump in. The other relay gets a lead. I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh gosh. Third guys jump in. They still get the lead. It's up to me. I'm like, okay. Gotta slap around. Gotta warm up. Gotta crack. I go up on the block. I dive in. I'm racing so hard. I didn't breathe 2 laps. I was so determined to win that I was like, nah, breathing is so underrated. So I kept swimming. I was kicking my legs so hard. I do a flip turn, go the second lap. I look over, the guy's next to me. I'm swinging my arms so hard, I'm like, this is my chance. I go in, I dive down, and I look around. There's no one around me. The Jolly Green Giant, he comes in second place, and I'm like, oh gosh, I actually did this. My relay's cheering, my mom's crying in the bleachers, and I'm just so happy. Not only did we get first place, I got a nice gold medal, and I also got to swim at state. We didn't do too well, but it was such a big accomplishment. Now swimming has given me so much confidence as a human and grow, and it was such a nice ending to my perfect swimming career. Thank you.